Hello, my name is Allie, and today I'm going to be talking about some art advice that I feel like isn't talked about that much. Or, at the very least, people don't usually consider this to be art advice at all, which is having fun with your art. Okay, look, I get it. If you're an artist who's trying to make a career out of your artwork, having fun doesn't really sound like advice at all, but just hear me out, okay? This video goes out to the artists who are insecure or even perfectionistic with their artwork. The ones who will spend hours upon hours of painstaking dedication to a drawing, and then, when they finally set the pen down and take a step back to look at their artwork, oh no, there it is. A stray pixel you forgot to erase. Oh, well, it's fine. You can just go back in and erase it. There, all better. But wait. Now, you're looking at the character's face, and you notice the eyes are a tiny bit farther apart than how you usually draw them. So, now you gotta go back in and fix that. And before you know it, you're fixing tiny mistake after tiny mistake, until you're just a ball of stress over things that you really shouldn't have to be stressed about. This is a situation I've been in time and time again, and I wanted to share how I've been through this and what I've done to get better at dealing with it. So with that, let's dive right in. My first talking point is to allow yourself some freedom. You'll see what I mean when talking about art styles specifically. Art styles usually have a set of rules and guidelines of how to draw your characters, which makes perfect sense. It helps your artwork to stand out from other people's artwork, and helps with drawing consistently. But it can kind of be a double-edged sword, because if you constrict yourself too much with your art style, it can leave you super stressed out if you draw anything that deviates from that style, even just a tiny bit. Of course, I'm not saying to give up your art style completely, but try to allow yourself to be more loose with it. Let me show you what I mean with my artwork. About a year ago, when I was in the thick of my perfectionism, I would try to draw the same OC a certain way, but in my mind, I just couldn't get it quite right. I was going off of a reference I was trying so hard to copy, and so I never allowed myself to truly experiment with facial expressions or poses, which you can see with, the stiff posing, as well as the eyes, nose, and mouth being relatively the same each time. But later on, I started the mindset of allowing myself some more freedom with my art style. For example, here, I allowed my character's eyes to take different shapes depending on the expression I wanted to convey. And for the mouth, I would let the shape of it go past the chin when a character opens their mouth wide enough. But most of the time, this guy doesn't even have a mouth drawn at all. But as you can see, the facial expressions are being pushed further, and overall, the character is still drawn consistently. You can still tell that this is the same guy. And so as you can see, if you continue to allow yourself some freedom, you'll find yourself less stressed about the silly nitpicks of what you can or can't do with your art. Speaking about what you can do, another way to have fun with your art is to try new stuff. This topic is pretty similar to what we already talked about, but less so about the rules of your art style and more about branching away from your comfort zone. Going back to my art phase last year, when all I drew was the same thing the exact same way, what helped me break free from the cycle was just trying something new with my art. Try a different brush you found, or try a new color palette that you like but you never really got around to using that much. That pack of Copic markers that's been sitting in your drawer for months because all you do lately is digital art? Go try them out for a bit. You can even look at your favorite artists for inspiration. Watch their speed paints and study their art. See how exactly they build up their drawing, and then try some of their techniques. Now, I know why you might be hesitant. Trying something new can be daunting because you never know if you're gonna get it right. But that's exactly why you should try it. It's brand new, so there's really less pressure on you. And if you have little to no frame of reference to go off of with your own artwork, then you can't be as perfectionistic about it. But I also understand if you're too anxious about trying something completely new, or if you're struggling to draw anything at all, because my next bit of advice is to draw what you love. Yep, you heard me right. Go and make that fan art of your favorite ship. Go draw dragons or furries or ponies or whatever you want. The world is your oyster. Drawing what you love can not only help you feel better, but can even put you in the mindset of, I'm drawing this just for fun, which could really put less pressure on you. And you don't have to draw anything grand or complicated either. It can just be small doodles. Take a look around your room or wherever you are and draw your favorite thing that you see. It can be your pet, a plushie, a figurine from your Pokemon finger puppet collection, if you have that. Moving on. You can also try doodling characters from a movie or series that you're currently watching too. If you're still looking to improve your drawing skills, then you can apply drawing what you love to our previous topic of trying something new. Want to practice drawing dynamic poses? Boom. Draw your favorite character in those poses. Want to learn how to draw backgrounds? Boom. Draw some places your favorite little guys would probably be in. And you can even draw that favorite little guy in there when you're done.
It's like a reward.
So, I've given my advice for whenever perfectionism tries to take over. And I hope you were able to take something away from this if you struggle with this kind of thing too. At the end of the day, just remember that improving your art takes time, and so does overcoming perfectionism. There will be a day where you'll look at your art and be proud of it, because it's yours, and no one else can recreate that. And also, it's not the end of the world to take breaks from drawing every now and then. So please, just go easy on yourself. Okay, bye.